Good morning today, friends, and happy Wednesday. We're going to get started with our calendar today. Now, yesterday, we left off our date in the month of March, but today is the first day of a new month. Can you remind us what month comes after March? April. Let's find it. April. Now, yesterday was Tuesday. What day comes after Tuesday? Wednesday. Let's see. Wednesday. What? Wednesday. Now, yesterday was the 31st or 31, but on our calendars, we can't go past the number 31. So we have to start back at the beginning. Can you tell us what number we start with? 1. That's too big for 1. Let's make 1. We need a 0, and we have our 1. So for our date for the first, we only use 0 and 1 first. Can you remind us what year we're in? 2020. Let's put that all together and say today's date. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Thank you, my friends, for helping us with calendar. Now, let's move on to weather. Let's take this moment to walk outside or look outside our window and tell us what you see. Is it rainy, windy, sunny, partly cloudy, hot, cold, warm? Let us know. Thank you for help with weather today. Now, before we move on to our topic for the day, I wanted to show you something I baked last night. A pan of brownies for us to share. Would you like to see? Would you like a brownie? April Fools. Today's topic, my friends, will be about April Fools and the jokes and pranks people have played on each other for centuries. Let's get started. Today we're going to learn a little bit about the history of April Fools. Now, while there is no one origin story for April Fools, it rather comes from several events and festivals that have happened throughout our history. One of the earliest known festivals that are related to our April Fools is the Hilaria festival in ancient Rome. During this festival, people would get dressed up in disguises and play pranks on others. Another festival that took place that is related to our April Fools began in the 1700s in Scotland, which is a part of the United Kingdom. This festival would last for 2 days and again saw people playing pranks and jokes on others, and one of the common ones was putting signs on people's backs or attaching tails to their back coats. Now today we celebrate April Fools on April 1st. And to celebrate, we'll be reading some passages from these 2 books today. Let's get started. The first book we're going to look at today is this one, and it's called The 101 Bug Jokes by Lisa Eisenberg and Katie Hall. Now before we get started, I'm going to need my reading glasses. Let's begin. What creature is smarter than a talking parrot? A spelling bee. Knock, knock. Who's there? Hewlett. Hewlett who? Who let all the flies in the house? What do you get when you cross a bee with a 1/4 pound of ground beef? A hamburger. And what do you call a bee that can't make up his mind? A maybe. Now, why are letter A's like flowers? Because bees come after them. So those are just a few of our jokes from this book today. Our next book is this one, called For Laughing Out Loud, Poems to Tickle Your Funny Bone. This was selected jokes by Jack Perletsky and illustrated by Marjorie Priceman. If you have got a funny bone, and I've no doubt you do, then this completely silly book is sure to tickle you. I've filled it full of dizzy rhymes, the wildest I could find, and if it makes you laugh out loud, that's what I had in mind. I hope you grin from ear to ear. I hope you crow for weeks. I hope you laugh until you cry and tears roll down your cheeks. I wish you lots of belly laughs. I hope to have you roar. And if you almost split your sides, that's what this book is for. Be glad your nose is on your face. Be glad your nose is on your face, not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. Imagine if your precious nose were sandwiched in between your toes. That clearly would not be a treat, for you'd be forced to smell your feet. Your nose would be a source of dread were it attached atop your head. It soon would drive you to despair, forever tickled by your hair. Within your ear, your nose would be an absolute catastrophe, for when you were obliged to sneeze, your brain would rattle from the breeze. Your nose, instead, through thick and thin, remains between your eyes and chin, not pasted on some other place. Be glad your nose is on your face. This one is called Sing Me a Song of Teapots and Trumpets. Sing me a song of teapots and trumpets, trumpots and teapets and tippets and taps, trippers and trappers and jelly bean wrappers and pigs in pajamas with zipper and snaps. Sing me a song of sneakers and snoopers, snookers and sneepers and snappers and snacks, snorkels and snarkles, a seagull that gargles and gargles and griffins and other knickknacks. Sing me a song of parsnips and pickles, pig snaps and parkles and pumpkins and pears, plumbers and mummers and kettle drum drummers and plum jam yum yum jam all over their chairs. Sing me a song, but never you mind. I've had enough of this nonsense. Don't cry. Criers and flyers and onion ring fryers, it's more than I want to put up with. Goodbye. All right, my friends, these were just a few of the jokes from our books today, and I hope you laughed as much as I did reading them earlier. I hope you have a good April Fools, and we'll see you soon.